How'd you guys meet, man? How did Blaq Rock come about?
I kidnapped them. I'm just kidding. What the fuck did I do? I wanted to start a band, and then I contacted Miles. I already knew of Miles around the school and everything, but like, I just realized like, oh yeah, he plays guitar, so I contacted him, and then later on, like the lineup, he was with us with that current lineup at the time, and then like, it changed, but he always stayed, and then. You guys.
Well, when did it first start though?
When it first started?
Yeah, your idea coming. It was 2015.
2015. 2015, I had the idea, and then
it was here at Columbia.
Yeah, here at Columbia, at the University Center, and what the fuck? It was me, a guy named Tony, and then a guy named Patrick that came in the beginning. And then later it was me, Tony, a guy named Ari, and then it was me and just Patrick, and then it was Miles, and then we got another guy named Patrick, and then we got another guy. Yeah, a lot of people,
for sure.
So many people came in and out, but Miles was the most consistent one.
Thanks, Miles.
And then
they were doing like DIY recording sessions in the University Center, and I kind of hung around kind of quietly in the back for a while. And I actually had a math class with Patrick, the drummer, and he turned around to me and was like, "Hey, do you play rock?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "Okay, you're coming to the next practice." Is what he told me.
All right.
I like how he volunteered you.
Yeah, but it was cool. And then I came, and then came to the practice, and what did we play? I think you guys were trying to teach me the stuff you were working on.
My guy, I don't remember. All I know is it was a song. What the song was called? It's called "What Makes You Happy."
Oh, that was before me. So there was a sound that the band had that was very like, it was very
jazzy rap.
I wouldn't know how to describe it really. It's
like
very
trip hoppy.
Trip hoppy?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No. Okay.
Just imagine a guy rapping in a jazz band, but it wasn't like it was just like a guitarist, a drummer, and me, and like I don't know. Ari was just very jazz. He was like a jazz musician.
Okay.
So like, it was just like that.
It's feel good, up tempo kind of.
Okay, cool.
Happy.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Then we flipped the script.
Yeah, we flipped that shit.
So when did this first version of the band start to finally come together?
So that was much later. After we wrote a few songs with our past lineup, it kind of fell out. I think I was about 19 and you were 20, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we took a break for about 4 months, however long that spring semester was, and then we decided. My dad actually convinced me, because my dad has always believed in the band. And he said every day for like 4 months he was like, "You guys need to, try to get back together." And at one point, I was kind of like, "Okay, let's do it." But we decided to hold auditions instead of kind of asking friends to do it. And we had a good number of people come in.
What position were you auditioning for?
Drums and bass.
Okay.
And then actually at the time we were on. Well, I had a weird vision for the band that fell apart so fast.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I forgot about Serena and Jackson.
Yes, I wanted it to be like an orchestra of people. And
that's tough if you don't have.
Oh, we had another guy, a keyboardist too.
Right. So we auditioned a keyboard player, 3 singers, a trumpet player, another guitar player, and a drum and a live DJ. He stuck around with us for a while, and then we auditioned a couple drummers. Basically, we auditioned all these people.
Low key.
I mean, it could have been if I knew what to
Yeah.
do with it.
Yeah.
But we had 2 rehearsals, and it was just like.
It was like someone was like, "I don't like this idea. I don't feel like I can do much in this. I don't like." Yeah, it was.
I think what held us back is that we didn't have written material at the time. Like
That's
it would have
tough
been much
for
more
any
convincing
band.
to keep
Sure,
people.
man.
We didn't have material at the time.
Right,
We were just jamming
right.
it out.
Yeah.
I think that's like the worst way to get a group to interact is just jamming it out and giving something fresh because everybody's going to be butting heads and stuff.
Right. There's only so much music you can have at a time, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you live and learn, which we did.
For sure.
Oh, we fucking did.
It slowly narrowed down to our original bass player Mike, he moved out of state.
Okay.
Danny, Garner, myself, and our live DJ. Oh, and then our other guitar, 6 people.
Okay.
And then the live DJ and other guitar player left eventually, And then our bass player at one point was just kind of like, it would be much easier if we just kept it with 4 people. Because the music doesn't really call for that much more sonically.
Right.
And it kind of just made sense, and it was less of a hassle to only, we only were dealing with 4 people. It was much easier to write, much easier to record, definitely.
Right.
And it's just much easier logistically.
To handle. Because also we were trying to figure out like our sound.
No, yeah, that's
we didn't
that's
like
real.
at the time we were trying to figure out like what we wanted to do. Like it was cool to have an orchestra, like a lot of people, but I mean at the same time it's like people who have like opinions on how everything should be and how it should sound. So how could we tell them which something should sound if we, the people who ask them to fucking come, we don't even know what we want, right?
Yeah.
So, a song called We the People. Are we that political though?
No.
Okay. We'll get into that.
Yeah, all right.
There we go.
And then people left. We found what worked. So 4-man band.
Well, the good thing now is that you guys have a core to build from.
Yeah.
And if you want to add like freelancers to come in and do a recording, like a specific recording, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's like something you've done already before. And now, as you said earlier, Danny, you can go. Some of you all have music degrees. You all study. I know you graduated with a music degree. Did you guys both have music degrees?
Yeah.
Nope. Well, what was your
I
major?
went to school for cinema science, and I pretty much studied like the journalism side of like film.
Oh, dig. I was doing that at first too. Well, you got 2 people who have music degrees, and you can at least come up with like a sketch of something to hand to people. You know what I mean? Which alleviates some confusion. At least tell people when to come in and when not to, even if you don't have exactly what you want them to play. You know, so you can do that now. It's hard to have 8-9 people in a room offering their opinions and shit at the same time. You know, when you don't even really know exactly what you want to create. Yeah. That does make for a very frustrating situation.
Absolutely, it was tough.
No doubt.
But, I mean, naturally it narrowed itself down. So I mean, it just wasn't meant to be all that.
No, I dig.
So
I dig.
Yeah.
So when you guys finally got this version of the band together, what was the next step for you guys? Was it just getting content for the 4 of you? Because I know when you start out a band, you guys, it's very easy to have a song, but as the band changes, and especially if you don't have recordings already, the songs change because people play things differently. So what was that next step? Was it like getting a few tunes together with this version of the band? What was that?
It was getting tunes together with the people that we had, so the 4 people that we had at the time, and then our next step was like record stuff, and after you get recordings, do shows, and then the shows eventually start doing a music video. So like we had a plan. It wasn't like, oh, put a song out and then that was it, and then perform for the rest of it. Like no, we're gonna try to put out content.
No doubt.
I'm trying to put out like posters and cover art and stuff like that, and like merchandise. Like we try to give people something to look forward to all the time, because I mean, you want to stay relevant, and you also want to give people what they want. Because it's, you're serving people too. Like, people pay to come to our shows and have a good time, so why not give everything that you got? So, step at a time. It took a while. It was not overnight. Like,
for sure.
It was a lot of stuff that happened, and like, I'm happy that it happened. Yeah. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing when I started it. All I knew was I was like, I want a guitarist, a drummer, some bass people, and maybe some other motherfuckers. Right. And I want all these guys to just make music. Right. Yeah. It was very vague, but it worked out. But there was one point when people were leaving, I was getting like kind of discouraged, because I was like, people are just gonna keep fucking leaving and shit. And I got kind of sick of it, and I was getting annoyed. But like over time, I started to have like faith and shit. And like,
that's beautiful, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. No, that's real, man. I mean, seriously. It's kind of like forget how it goes, but the race isn't given to the swift or the strong. It's like those who have the strength to endure. And you're talking about how, you were going through all these early, just difficulties. And it would have been very easy for you to just be like, man, fuck it. I'm going to just hire a producer, let him make some tracks for me, and then I'll just do what I do over the tracks, But you had the perseverance to kind of stick it out. And when you have bandmates, a lot of times it's not even the music that they buy into, bro. It's the man, it's the woman that they buy into. And he saw something in you, you saw something in them, was like, I'll fuck with these dudes. You know what I mean? Like, what he wants is similar to what I want. And then you start to buy into each other, man. And that's what happens for you guys.
Yeah, I have to really prove that because I didn't go to school for music. So it was already intimidating.
For sure
it is, people who knew music and I didn't. Mm-hmm. So obviously I had something because, I mean, these motherfuckers are still here. So, like, clearly, clearly there was something like, oh, yeah, like, I really like the idea, or, like, I like how you're performing, or I like what you're doing and stuff. But, yeah, it was intimidating. But I couldn't let that stop me.
Yeah.
From, every story about
Absolutely, man. Yeah.